Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jamison Goodnight. It's a pleasure to be here. Happy Sunday. If you're new to the channel, you just stumbled upon a 60-minute Vinyasa Yoga flow. It's open level, so grab your mat, set up your block, set up your space, and join in. And if you are not new to the channel, welcome, welcome back. So happy to have you here. Cool. So we're live. It's Sunday morning. If you're using the playlist this morning, I will attach it in the live chat feed. It's called Yoga 14. If you are not using the playlist, that's cool too. Sweet. All right, we're going to give it about 1 or 2 more minutes just to make sure people are getting comfortable. If you need a glass of water, if you need to go pee pee, now is the time. If you're joining this class and it's no longer live, it is the live replay, then what you can do is open up the description, click the time ticker, and it will lead you straight to the beginning of class, so you don't have to wait for us to prep our spaces. Cool beans? Cool. Happy Love Day. We're just loving ourselves over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, me too. We really woke up loving ourselves today. And we both wore red leggies. Woo! So, well, I should have stretched before I did that. 1 more minute and then we will dive in. Pira, if you're here, happy day. Susan, if you're here, happy day. Mom, if you're here, happy day. Who else? Phyllis, if you're here, happy day. Natalie, if you're here, happy day. We are just having a happy day. 1 more minute, and then we get serious. Started off on a high today. Uh-oh, you know what that means. Careful, life is a wave. No, today it's going to be all about, we're going to be working on that. Hi, Pira. Official shout out to Pira. Just got your message. Today is all about the heart chakra. So we can talk about that for a moment. Yeah, we have these different energy kind of areas in the body, area lines, area spheres within the body, and the heart chakra lives right here. It resides right here. People within the chakras can be excessive, where we're like say throat chakra, just someone who just nonstop talks and doesn't stop talking. They just keep talking. They can't even listen to the fact that you're talking. This is an excessive throat chakra. Someone who is kind of held back in the throat chakra would be like too scared to say anything, or doesn't speak their mind, or doesn't stand up for themselves verbally. Okay, so if you're trying to find balance in the throat chakra, I'd be finding a balance between the two of those. Heart, same thing. We can be overly excessive, where like everything is just out there exposed. We can be really be held back and holding in, where we're not giving our heart and love to anyone, right? We're just holding it there and not even feeling it for ourselves. And then you can feel balanced, where you have the ability to feel loved, be loved, give love, and receive love as well, from self and others, not just from others. So that's what we're working on today. All right, everyone, it's official. Pira, if you just heard Yoga 14 is the playlist, I know you use the playlist. Let's get started. If you're using the playlist, I'll give you a countdown. I think it's best if we just push play now. Ready? In 3, in 2, in 1. And if you're not quite with it, don't worry. Okay, here we go. Thank you for that thumbs up, whoever just did that. Everyone else do it after class. Okay, don't be sweet. Here we go. You can sit up on a block or not. Most important in my practice is that or in my classes within your practice, is that you listen to your body. Oh my gosh, I blend with my mat. Can anyone can anyone see my legs? So listen to your practice, yeah? Gabby's using support underneath her knees today. That's a beautiful expression, a beautiful seat. So do what you can, rest when you can, or when you need, rather, okay? Beautiful. So find that comfortable seat, and I want you to just kind of move a little bit forward and backward, side to side. So today's all about finding balance within that heart chakra, finding space, but then also knowing how to lean into the backside body of that heart space as well. Yeah, so future, past, but most important, staying present. We'll find a very neutral, very centered place. And we breathe. So even within that gentle shift forward and backward, where is your natural tendency? Mine is to splay the ribs, to be totally open here. But then that's not balanced. Yeah, it's overly forward, giving, giving, giving. Bring it in, reel it back. If you're naturally more hunched in the upper spine, perhaps you're feeling a little bit more weighted in the heart space. Perhaps you're always focused on past. Open it up. Sit a little bit taller, crown of head reaches high, the navel pulls in towards the spine, so the muscles are supporting the back. Yeah, never alone within this project of finding balance. It's not just the organs or the muscular system or the bones. It's a cohesive organism. We are cohesive. So in that cohesiveness, sit up a little bit taller and exhale everything out. Feel a beautiful breath in. Fill up in all directions, the past, the present, the future. And let it go. Exhale it out. One more inhale here. And just let it go. Good. Press the hands at heart center. Close the eyes if they're not closed. They should have been, but that's okay. And set an intention for today's session. Something involving the heart. Maybe it's being kinder to yourself. Maybe it's being kinder to others. Today, I'm really going to be focusing on that internal monologue. How I'm speaking to myself. Is it as nice as I speak to others? Whatever that intention is for you, clarify it. And open those eyes. Welcome back. We're going to be on all fours. All right, tabletop position. So just starting class in more of an active place than we traditionally do, right? And I just want you to just move the body on all fours here. So a swivel of the hips, a shift of the weight forward, backward. I just had an espresso, so sorry about that. Happy Sunday. Good, but let this be really kind of gooey and vibrant. Those are the two words I want you to focus on within within this tabletop position. You can flip the palms. We have about 5 more breaths just to explore how vibrant can we be in the body. How are you feeling? Lower back, upper back, neck, spine, tushy, ankles, everything. We have 3 more breaths. Loving our body, what it has to offer this morning. Good for 2. 1 more inhale. Let it be weird, let it get wonky. And exhale it out. Good. Now it's time to get serious. Tabletop position. Crown of head pulls forward. Navel pulls back towards spine. Make sure the wrists are aligned underneath the shoulder joint. Knees directly under your hips. Nice tall back here. We're going to flex the toes under. And then arching the back. Find your cow spine, but I really want you to focus on the thoracic spine. So the upper back, middle back region. Open the heart. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale, contract the abdominals, push down with the palms. And again, really focusing on that thoracic space, chin towards chest. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale for cat. 1 more like this. Inhale. Opening. Exhale for cat. Good. Tucking the toes if that's accessible in the body. We're going to find cow spine. Shift the hips back towards your heels. Exhale, cat spine. Hips on top of knees. Inhale, cow. Hips towards heels. So we're kind of rolling through the spine. Exhale, cat. Shifting forward slightly. Good. Untuck the toes. Right arm reaches forward. Take a deep breath in here. Then lift that right arm up towards the sky. Open into a twist. Reach taller, reach taller, reach taller. Push away from the floor. Right arm reaches back behind you. And down towards the mat. Roll the shoulders as if you were standing tall. It's going to feel weird. The heart kind of falls between the arms. And we'll take that roll again. Think shoulders into ears. Allow the heart to fall between the arms. And then push away from the floor. Navel in. Don't arch the back. Inhale, left arm forward. Good. Stabilize in that midline. Lift the left arm high. Open, 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 open. It might feel a little bit more difficult. Might feel easier. Reach that arm back behind you. 2 hands down to the floor. Roll the back. Shoulders into ears. So you're kind of pulling them forward towards the front of the mat. Then the scapulas retract together. Down away from the ears. And again, forward up. Back and down. Beautiful. Navel in, tummy in. Here we go. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. And just enjoy this down dog for a moment. So pedal through the feet. One heel pulls down, the other heel pulls down. But don't be so serious about it. We're just waking up the body. Good morning, calves. Good morning, hamstrings, hips, back, shoulders, and abs. Release the neck. Take it out. No, no, no. And yes, yes, yes. Good. And then use that mobility in the knees to just walk forward, coming to a forward fold at the front of your mat. Yeah, if you have any props in the way, just gently pull them out of the way. Soften the knees here. Clasp the hands behind the back. Pull the fist up towards the ceiling, maybe towards the front of the space. If that's not accessible in your shoulder joint, then grab opposite wrist or opposite elbows, and we'll sway here, just again creating space. And I really want the low back to be easy, to be relaxed here. So if you're gripping in the low back, then I need you to bend your knees more. So you're just hanging over like a railing or something in your hips. Okay, full breath in here. Exhale it out. Beautiful. Release the hands down towards the floor. Soften those knees. If they're not soft already, roll up the back 1 vertebra at a time. Chin is to chest. It's the very last thing to lift. But then as you do, lift the nose, lift the chin, lift the heart, just to the upper back. Squeeze the booty muscles together. The legs are nicely engaged. Then neutralize the heart, neutralize the chin. Chin towards chest, rounding just the upper back. So rolling down maybe like the first 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 vertebra. Good. And then inhale, rolling up. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin. Squeeze the tummy muscles, even though we're in a gentle back bend. And chin towards chest. Just the upper back. Yeah. So the cervical spine, the neck is working, and then just that upper thoracic. And inhale, rolling up. This time, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the arms, press the palms. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold forward, soften the knees if you're not ready to bow all the way down to the straight legs. Halfway lift, hands to shins, roll the shoulders out of ears. Exhale, press the hands down, step back to your high push-up. Deep breath in here, engage the legs. Option to use your knees. We're going to shift forward slightly and lower all the way down to the floor. Your elbows are bending towards the ribs. 3 baby cobra. Tops of feet to floor, squeeze the legs together. Lift the chest. Exhale, forehead down. We have 2 more. Inner thighs are kissing because it's Valentine's Day. No, because that's what they're supposed to be doing. And down. Good. 1 more. Energetically, elbows pulling back. Lift the chest. Pubic bone pressing. Exhale, forehead down. Bring your seat to your feet. Take child's pose. Splay the knees wide. Big toes touch. Forehead down. Breathe. For 3. Let the hips ease towards the heels. For 2. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Heels are pulling down towards the mat, but not if that compromises your spine. So if you're really rounded in the back, find a softness in the knees, flare the sits bones, push away from the floor with the palms, wrap the armpits in towards the ears, and create like a beautiful diagonal line in that back space. Chin towards chest, relax the neck, shake it out, deep inhale. And deep exhale. Good. Everyone soften the legs. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep those knees soft. Good. Take a halfway lift. Hands to shins. Lengthen the spine forward. Exhale down. Soften the legs. Roll up the back. 1 vertebra at a time. With intention. Inhale. Lift the chest. Lift the face. Lift the arms. Press the palms. Navel in. Exhale. Hands fall through heart center. Folding forward. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine, forward and up. Exhale, soften the legs, crawl forward to a high push-up plank. Shoulders stacked over wrists. Energize the legs, option to use the knees, lower all the way down to the floor. Baby cobra, 2 of them. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, lift up. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, lower down. Hips to heels. Take 2 breaths in child's pose. Relax. Take the time. Take this moment for yourself. Check back in. Exhale. We allow the weight of our body to settle. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Arrive. Be present. Be here. Heels pulling down. Wrap those arms in towards the face. The entire palm is pressing. Navel in towards spine. Always having that connection of the midline. Exhale it out. Good. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen up. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, arms up, press the palms. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen up. Exhale, 2 hands down to the floor, step or jump back, lower all the way down. Inhale, 1 baby cobra, lift up. Squeeze the beauty, squeeze your beauty. Squeeze your beauty, everyone. Squeeze the legs together, lift the hands. Option to reach those arms back so you feel like a superhuman. We have 3 more breaths. Inhale. Lengthen the back of the neck, no ginching in that cervical spine. Keep the legs squeezing together. Top of feet are on the floor. Don't lift the legs yet. We're not quite ready for that. Good. Lift a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, forehead down, seat to feet. Hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, open the hip, bend the knee, and enjoy movement. Yeah, maybe trace, I don't know, a smiley face with your knee, with your toes. We have 2 more breaths to just do something. Shift and spiral. Good. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale it out. Straighten that right leg back behind you, 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, pendulum pose, shoulders over wrist, squeeze the tummy muscles. Kick the leg back behind you, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pendulum pose, squeeze the tummy. Good. Inhale, lift that leg back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands. Low lunge. Get that leg all the way forward. Even if you have to grab the ankle and help yourself do so. 3 breaths to move and groove. Break the rules as long as you don't break your body. Listen to yourself. Whatever you need. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Just be weird or feel good. Be traditional. Stay still. Whatever you want. And exhale it out. Good. Knee on top of ankle. Make sure that the left knee is slightly internally rotated in the back leg, especially if you're hypermobile in the hips. Bring your hands to the top of your quad. Roll the shoulders into ears, press them back and down. Draw the navel in. Feel this connection of left hip and right knee. Push down with the front foot. Option to stay here. Option to hook the thumbs, reach up. Good. And now clasp the hands. Bring them behind the base of the skull. Opening the armpits, opening the elbows. Lean into those palms like you're lounging on the beach. I know you want to go to the beach, Gabby. Well, I'm taking you there. One more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Release the fingers. Peel the arms open. Keep the heart lifted. Arms fall down by side. Exhale, 2 hands down to the floor. Tuck the back toes. Straighten the back leg. Straighten the front leg as much as you can, just for a moment. Moving through it. Exhale, rebend that knee. Good. Soften the legs, the back leg, and step all the way forward. Forward fold, feet together. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine forward and up. And exhale, bowing down. Bend the knees, lift the chest, chair pose. Arms high. Navel in, shoulders out of ears. Close the ribs, yeah? So we are not in a back bend here, and it's really important to know that boundary for yourself. So feel the length through the spine, a gentle tuck of the tailbone, really engaged in that midline. Sit a little bit lower, weight in your heels. One more, inhale here. Exhale it out. Inhale, straighten through the legs. Squeeze the booty muscles, hook the thumb, reach up. Maybe it's a gentle back bend, maybe it's larger. It really depends on your body and practice. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen up. Kira, I want you to just focus on length versus back bends, okay? Press the palms, step all the way back, high push-up plank. Lower all the way down to the floor. Baby cobra, lift up. Squeeze the booty. Squeeze your beauty. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, squeeze those legs, lift up. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Pull the fist over the tush towards the back of your mat and lift the heart up. Good. Option to lift those legs. Variation of Shavasana for 3. Inhale, lift higher. For 2, squeeze the booty, squeeze those legs together. For 1, exhale, forehead down. Seat to feet, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, pendulum pose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, pendulum pose. Good, kick it back. 3-legged dog, open the hip, bend the knee, and enjoy some movement. Good. Sometimes we think life is one way and it's a different way. So stay present in your practice. Stay present with me. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Left leg reaches back behind you, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step between your hands. Low lunge. 3 breaths of freedom. You've got this. Good. Whatever you need. Again, let it be juicy, let it be luscious, whatever happens. 2 more breaths. Yeah, beautiful, Gabby. 1 more. Exhale it out. That's the way. Find that low lunge position, left knee on top of ankle. Lower the back knee down to the floor, a slight internal rotation of that leg in the socket itself. Good. Untuck the toes, hands to quad. Ease the pelvis forward. Roll the shoulders into your ears, press them back and down, lift the heart, draw the navel in, lift higher, higher, higher. Back bend is only in the upper spine, not the lower back for today. We're really whichever. Yeah. Good. Option to hook the thumbs, reach up. Opposite hum hook. Opposite hum hook. Thumb hook. Reach taller, taller, taller. Think about lifting up. The back bend is a result for 3. Good. Clasp the hands, rest them behind the neck of the base of your skull. Lift up. For 2, open those armpits, those shoulders, those elbows. For 1, keep that back bend in the upper spine. Release the hands, peel them open like a flower losing its petals. And 2 hands down to the floor. Tuck the toes, straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg as much as you can. Exhale, rebend that knee. Soften the back knee, step all the way forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, forward and up. Exhale, down. Hips down, arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Squeeze those knees. Feet are together, knees are together, heels are together. Yeah? Give me a little bounce here. Draw the navel in. Weight in the heels, maybe even lift your toes. 10. Squeeze the booty, shoulders out of ears. 9. Are you arching in the spine? Close the ribs. Find the balance. Find that boundary for 4. 3. Little bounces. We're here for 2. That's the way. 1 more. And inhale, hook the thumbs, opposite hook, a hum hook, reach up, gentle back bend, squeeze the booty. Exhale, folding forward, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga into a back bend of choice. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands. Arms rise, high lunge. Square the hips. Find a softness in the back leg so you can tuck the tailbone under. Pull the belly in. Think about engaging the abdominals, bringing ribs close to hips, hips close to ribs. So you're really squeezing in, but we're not actually moving the bones. But that's how we're engaging those bellies. Good. 2 more breaths. Make sure the front knees on top of ankle aimed towards centered toe. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, straighten the front leg, straighten the back leg, lift the back heel. So we're really on the ball of foot. And then externally rotating that back heel, we're going to come to a warrior 2, finding a softness in that front leg. You might want to widen your stance like Gabby's doing here so she can create more space for her hips. Good. Reach the arms. Breathe. For 3. Knee on top of ankle, aim towards third toe. For 2. That's the way. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale it out. Inhale, we're going to straighten the front leg. Clasp the hands up over the head. Point your finger points. Reach taller. And coming into a triangle prep, the right hip pulls back in space on the diagonal. Torso reaches diagonally forward, but we're staying here. Good. We have 5 breaths. So reach those fingers. You've got it. Woo. 4 more breaths. Draw the navel in, tailbone under. 3, engage the front quad. Engage the back quad. Open your left ribs. Twist the right ribs under. Keep reaching. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, we rise. Warrior 2. Find your cactus arms. Left hand pivots, pointing to the ground. So like funny scarecrow arms. Now the left arm is going to slide behind the back. Right arm reaches diagonally back behind you, reversed warrior. We did this in Rebecca's class and I loved it. Exhale, windmill the arms, circle them down to the floor. Frame the front foot, step back to your high push-up. 3 breaths in high push-up. Think about where our ribs and hips are in space. Good. Building that strength so that we can hold our boundaries. That's right. 1 more. Inhale. Chaturanga. Option to use the knees. Option to take child's pose. Back bend of choice. On the inhale. Exhale. Down dog. Inhale. Left leg lifts. Exhale. Knee to nose. Step between the hands. Arms up. Frame the face. Go ahead and hook the thumbs. Find a gentle bend in the back knee. Tuck the tailbone under. Close the ribs, but lift in the chest. Reach in the fingers. Feel a scissoring of the inner thighs. We're really working here. Keep that front knee bent. Good. 2 more breaths. You got this. Beautiful work. 1 more. Inhale. I love that smile, Pira. Exhale it out. Straighten the front leg, straighten the back leg, lift the back heel. Pivot back heel to mat. Find a bend in the front knee, warrior 2. Adjust the feet appropriately for yourself. Tailbone is reaching down towards the floor. Front leg is opening up. Reach with the arms. Energize the back leg. Back foot is rotating down. Good. We have 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale. Straighten the front leg. Reach the arms up. Clasp all fingers but pointer. Engage your legs here. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Lift taller. Navel in. Keep your tailbone under. Increase the crease in your left hip. Gently externally rotating that front leg in socket. Navel in. Gaze high. Reach, 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 reach. Squeeze the tummy muscles. Where's that connection? 4 more breaths. Oh, you thought I'd be easy on you because it's Valentine's Day? Screw that. Good. 2 more breaths. Don't forget about your legs. Did you forget about them? 1 more. Inhale. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale it out. Inhale, we rise. Warrior 2, left arm forward, right arm back. Cactus the arms, find a bend in the elbows. Right shoulder rotates so that the right palm flips. Slide the hand behind the back. Left arm reaches diagonally behind you. Windmill the arms down to the floor, frame the front foot. Step back to your high push-up. 3 breaths. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the belly, squeeze the belly. Lower the knees so they hover over the mat. Just about 2 inches. Where's your low belly? Squeeze it. A gentle tuck of the tailbone so you can really engage the lower abdominals. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Open those knees, butterfly them, big toes touch, child's pose. Bend the elbows, rest the hands behind the nape of the neck. Just letting the triceps open. Good. For 3. For 2. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale it out. That's the way. Reach those arms forward. Come to a tabletop position. Knees underneath of your hips. Inhale. Right arm reaches forward. Exhale. We stay. Adding on. Inhale. Left leg reaches back. Opposite arm is leg. Flex the toes towards the floor. And did you start to hyperextend in your low back? Tuck the tailbone under. Now your hamstring is working. Energize that heel back. Find a bend in the back leg. The left leg, reach the right arm up towards the sky, towards the back of the space, and towards that foot. Careful you're not sickling. Strengthen through that ankle. And then kick into the hand, opening the shoulder, gazing over right shoulder. Now, this is not about the back bend. This is about opening up the back body, opening up that right shoulder. Find the strength to not back bend in the lower spine, but open the upper spine. Open the shoulder, open the throat. For 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Release the hand, release the foot, lengthen through the spine. Flex the foot towards the floor, lower the hand. Lift leg, cross the body, coming over to the right side. And we'll gaze towards that foot. 1 more inhale here. And exhale it out. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg, bring it back behind you. Knee to nose, pendulum pose, modified. Lift that leg higher, step between the hands. Oy. Oy. You might have to help yourself. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Hop the back foot in about a foot. Gently move it to the outside of the mat, so right side of mat. Externally rotate it, lowering the foot down. Foot should be at a 45-degree angle. You reach for blocks if that's within your practice. Left hip pulls back in space, pyramid pose. Open the heart forward. And exhale, bow down. Now, option to stay here. Option to take reversed prayer. So your hands come to a prayer behind the back. Fingers together, heel of hands together. Engage the front quad so you're not just locking in the knee. Good. Relax the neck. Lift the back inner arch of the right foot. We have 2 more breaths. Release the neck. 1 more inhale. Beautiful work, everyone. Exhale, release the hands down. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine forward and up. Exhale, soften the front leg. Step back to your high push-up plank. Lower the knees, tabletop position. Arrange yourself appropriately, shoulders over wrist, hips on top of knees. Draw the navel in. Are you already in a cow spine? Don't do that. Don't do that. Left arm forward. That's been something that we've been saying in our house a lot recently. Are you talking bad about yourself in your head? Don't do that. Right leg reaches back behind you. Opposite arm is leg. Good. Find a bend in the back knee. Left arm reaches up towards the sky, towards the back of the room. Tuck the toe. Are you in cow spine? Don't do that. Tuck the tailbone under, kick into the foot, open the shoulder, open the upper back, but not the lower back. Yeah, we can be open. We can still protect ourselves. All of that is possible at one time. You don't have to be all or nothing. We have 2 more breaths. Beautiful, Gabby. Keep that tailbone under. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Left hand down to the ground. Right leg extends. Flex the toes towards the ground. Lift that leg up. Cross it over to the left side. Toes tucked. Little lateral extension here in the ribs. Push the weight into the foot and gaze at that back leg. Good. Are you in a cow spine? Don't do that. Now you'll feel it on the side of your hip too. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Good. Lift that right leg up. Neutralize it behind you. Knee to nose, pendulum pose. Squeeze it in. Lift higher, lift higher, lift higher, lift higher. Step between the hands. Help yourself get there. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg. Hop that back foot in about halfway. 1.5 foot about. Pivot the heel down, maybe open it to the left side of mat so we can make space for our hips. Right hip pulls back, left hip forward and down. Hands to floor. Take a halfway lift, lengthen up. You can also be using blocks here. It's a beautiful expression. You'll look like this. Exhale, fold forward. If you took reverse prayer, try it. Hands behind the back, fingers together, pointing towards your head, palms together, pointing towards your tush. Yeah, maybe even open the heart forward so you can really find that connection. And then fold over. Yeah, there we go. Engage that front leg, the quad, the thigh muscle, so we're not locking in the knee and just giving into our flexibility. Relax the neck. Why do we hold in our necks? Why do we do that? Don't do that. I did it too, don't worry. Relax the neck. I'm gripping again. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Beautiful. Release the hands. Take a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine forward and up. Exhale, soften the front leg. Step forward with the back leg. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow down. Separate the feet inner hip distance. 2 fists between the inner arches to measure. Soften the knees, attach your belly to your thighs. Your beautiful, beautiful belly, the gorgeous belly that's on your body, attach it to your thighs. Let the ego go. 2 peace fingers, pointer finger and middle finger. Grab for the big toes. Palms are facing each other in that grip. Squeeze with the thumbs, really wrap around, squeeze. That's important. It's a pressure point there, yeah? Keep your beautiful belly attached to your legs. Open the heart forward. Halfway lift, our knees are still bent. Exhale, fold over, elbows open sideways. Release the head. Shoulders are out of ears. And on each inhale, we lengthen the spine, crown of head towards floor. On each exhale, we attempt to straighten the legs a little bit more while continuing to keep your beautiful belly on your legs. Inhale, we lengthen without lifting the heart or anything. Pull it down. Exhale, attempt to straighten the legs. Shake the head out, check back in. We have 4 more breaths here. Close the eyes and dive into this sensation. Good. 2 more breaths. Some of you might have really bent knees, and that is okay. 1 more inhale. Did you release that grip on your toes? Keep it squeezing. Exhale it out. Now release the toes. Take a halfway lift. Open the chest forward. Exhale, bend the knees deeply. Beautiful belly on legs. Reach the arms forward, parallel to the ground, like an amazing Olympic skier. And reach those arms back like you're doing the breaststroke, and now you're an Olympic swimmer. And then clasp the hands behind the back, pull the fist over the tush, lift it off of the body, open the heart forward. Your beautiful belly is still on your thighs. Bend your knees more so that the heart can lift off of the legs. But keep that connection, keep that boundary within the body. Good. We have 3 more breaths here. For 2. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bowing down, release the hands. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine, forward and up. Exhale, soften the knees, fold forward, roll up the back, 1 vertebra at a time. We will do a sun salutation A. If you don't know what that is, you probably have done it 100 times in your life if you take yoga. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, shoulders out of ears. Exhale, press the palms, step or jump back, lower chaturanga. Elbows over wrist. Inhale, up dog, back bend of choice. Hips go up and back, down dog. We have 5 breaths in, down dog. Heels pull down. Lift in the sits bones, rotate them away from each other. Gentle internal rotation of the legs. Release the neck. Armpits in towards ears, separating the scapulas, creating space in the back of your body. Almost feel like you're lifting into that if you tend to be hypermobile in the chest. Good. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, pulling forward, high push-up plank. Exhale, child's pose. Forehead down. For 3. Breathe. For 2. 1 more inhale. Exhale it out. Dolphin Pose. Here we go. Keeping your arms parallel to each other, or making your arms parallel if they aren't already. Just make sure that the elbows are in line with the wrist. If you have very tight shoulders like I do, naturally the hands are going to want to kind of like pull in. So I'm going to take a block to help support me here, bringing my thumb on the backside body of it and my pointer fingers on the side body of that block. Okay. Now, draw the knees underneath of your hips, tuck the toes, and lift the hips. It's just like down dog, except you are on your forearms. Maybe there's a softness in the knees. Flare the sits bones. Put weight in your legs. Yes. You feel that? Yeah. Okay, let the low belly hollow out. Release the neck. Push your forearms away from you. Softness in the knee, so you can really find that low back lengthening. Heels energetically pulling down. Maybe lift one leg, lower it down. Lift the other leg, lower it down. Yeah, three-legged dolphin. If you have a very comfortable forearm stand practice, you can go into that. I will not be cueing that because we are virtual. Only do that if you're very experienced. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lower the heels, child's pose. That, my darlings, is your back side heart space. Our past, our experiences, our insecurities, our heartbreak. Breathe. We have to give love to ourselves. We have to give time and energy to ourselves first. Otherwise, those quote unquote demons will stick on us and they will not fall away. We have to do the work here first. Beautiful. Walking our hands towards our knees. Rabbit pose. So take a moment first to just breathe, neutralize, hands on quads. We're going to bring the top of the head in front of your knees, like this, and our hands behind our back. Then you push the hands up towards the sky, lift the hips, and put pressure on the top of the skull. A light pressure, yeah? We're not pushing down. We're just using the head as a kickstand, kind of, another support system. If you feel pressure in the neck, please refrain from doing this, but find length in the neck. Beautiful. We have 3 more breaths. Contracting that neck space, the thyroids. One more inhale. Exhale it out. Lower the hips, release the hands. Walk yourself up. Take your time. We're going to take 3 breaths in this seated position. If this is uncomfortable for the knees, bring a pillow or blocks underneath the hips so you can be elevated slightly. Just letting the spine neutralize. 5 breaths. Close the eyes. You might feel lightheaded. That's natural. Slow the breath. 1 more. Nice. Camel spine, camel pose. Lift the hips in line with knees. Big toes still touch. Knees are still gently open for me. Okay. Hands are going to come to the low back, top of tush. Think about pushing down versus forward. Okay, we don't want to ginch the low back. So all class we talked about lifting up and letting the back bend be a result. Same here. Push down with the hands, lift the heart up, wrap the elbows in behind you to help accentuate that opening of the chest. Lift the throat, lift the nose. If this feels good, continue to lean back. Maybe hands can come to the back of the quads or calves or heels. Open the chest, squeeze the booty to protect the spine. Let the front of your throat extend. Yes, you might get lightheaded. If you do, slowly come out of it. But also, this is a big opening. So that is natural. We have one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Came up the way you came down. Careful. Chin towards chest. Careful. Nausea. All of that is natural after such a big opening. Sit down, take a moment. One more. And exhale it out. Beautiful work. You can swing those legs around, bring a block with you if you have one, pillow, something to elevate the hips. We'll lie down on our backs. I'm just going to check the time because I didn't wear my watch today. Good. And lie down on your backs, knees to sky. Supported bridge pose. Block at its lowest or medium height for today. Try not to go to the extreme. We're going to slide it underneath the sacrum. In a different video, I call it your bone party. The sacrum is that plated bone sequence on the back of your tush. You should feel very supported here. So if it feels strange, if you feel pressure in the low back, maybe lower the block or just come off of it completely. Feet on the floor, hands can rest. Let's actually have the hands rest on the belly, side of hip space. So elbows will be under the wrist. Close the eyes and breathe. Allow your body to melt down into the block, the pillow, the mat. And here we let go of any effort. Because we have to learn how to love ourselves without effort. We are brilliant. Everything about us, from the tip of your hair, from the top of your head, all the way down to the ends of your toenails, to the callus on your foot. We are brilliant. If we don't believe it, no one else will. It starts here. Trust the block, the mat, the pillow, and allow your beautiful body to rest down. So often, when we talk about the chakras, we talk about needing to open them, to clear them, to find them. We talk about how we can be more vocal, how we can be open to love, how we can be more creative, how we can be more grounded. But the true question is, how can we be more balanced within our chakras so that it doesn't look like a dangerous game of Jenga ready to collapse at any time? Put those pieces back, slide them where they belong, and feel the gorgeous support of your nourishment, of your system. That is ideal. If you're on the block, slowly push into the feet, slide the block away, pillow away, blanket away, whatever you have, and lower the hips down. Here we are neutral. The feet come together, the knees butterfly apart. Option to bring blocks under the outsides of the legs. Arms peel open like butterfly wings that expand for the first time. And then allow them to rest on the floor. Breathe. Give yourself permission to be exactly who you are. You are welcome to stay here. You are welcome to extend the legs, coming into our final posture of Shavasana. Breathe. The space between the eyebrows relaxes. The tongue releases from the roof of your mouth. I invite you to stay here as long as you would like. If you are closing class with me today, then slowly begin to invite movements. Wherever they appear first is perfect. Give a gentle turn of the head, slow motion. And when you feel prepared, soften the knees and roll to one side of the body, keeping yourself gooey. Push into the floor and rise to a seated position, closed eyes or a gentle gaze. Hands press at heart as your chin bows with a bow of the chin. Very dramatic. Bring back your intention. Bring it into the heart, the head. And on your next inhale, truly fill up with it. On the exhale, sigh it out of you. Let it surround you with peace and love, support. I would like to personally take a moment of gratitude for each and every one of you who is able to join for this live class or the live replay. You are all stellar. Thank you for your incredible energy that you share weekly or on your own time. Thank you for your gorgeous smiles, your beautiful thoughts, your incredible, fabulous bodies that move and groove for you each week. Thank you for your love, externally and internally. Thank you for your spirit and your light. We bow in gratitude of each other. Namaste. Thank you, Bunny Bear. Finger touch. Yeah, give yourself a hug. I liked that, Gabby. Everyone give yourself a hug. Oh, thank you so much for being here. I might have mascara all over. I can't see. um, Happy Sunday. Happy whatever day it is for you. My name is Jamison Goodnight. It is a pleasure. If I know you, thank you for being here and always supporting. If I don't know you, welcome. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We go live twice a week. Thursdays for a gentle yoga, 45-minute, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm always there unless I'm not. And if I'm not there, it's because I'm sick or there was technical issues or something, but I try to always show up the best I can. Um, yeah, so again, thumbs up the video, please. It is actually super helpful. If you are in a place to donate fiscally, I have my Venmo and PayPal information down in the description. It's also in the link in my Instagram bio at Jamison Goodnight. But if you're not in the place to give fiscally, don't you dare do it. Yeah, pay it forward by telling your friends, sharing, just building the community, showing up for yourself. All of that is helpful. Namaste, Mom. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom. Love you. um, miss you. Hugging you. Yeah. Just keep being rock stars, because you are. Rock out, beautiful spirits. I'll stay here for a couple more minutes. If anyone has any questions, feel free to log into the chat or text me if you have my number if you can't get into the chat. Enjoy the day. I know it's cold if you're on the East Coast and you're taking class live. Keep it warm in the body. Drink water, hydrate yourself. All right, I'm leaving you. That was about 30 seconds. I gave you 30 seconds instead of 2 minutes. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here.